Hello, hello, salut. I am the Rasta Witch. Here's where we learn the way of the Yansui Rasta, which is to say, my kind of Aito. Please subscribe and begin your own kind of Yansui witchcraft. All roads lead to Rome. Home. Okay, I am about ready to make my all-purpose witch's oil. And it's the new, I've waited to do it today because it's the new moon. And so some witches do it like the first day after the new moon. But I like the idea of doing it on the new moon because it's kind of like, I did it quick because of course I'm naked. A lot of witches do these type of ceremonies in the nude. It's because I'm more like a squirrel than I am like a bear. You know, a bear would wait until the first day. You know, because the bear looks up at the moon and things like that. But the squirrel kind of gets things done, like, you know, more. It's more internal than that. So the new moon is kind of like, it's like that moment before things are about ready to start happening, you know? So it's kind of like you're planning things out, you know? So if you saw my last video, I just barely made my candle. Here's the one that I've been using for a bunch of years now. My Mother Mary one with sacred art from Ethiopia. I did a new one. And see, as you can see, I haven't even used it yet because I've been waiting for this moment to make this oil to anoint it. And then this weekend, I'll do my that's the goddess. I'll do my one that's the god and the goddess. Get it? But right now, I need to make this oil. So really, I'm also. I've got my talisman here that matches. It's a heart-shaped rose quartz, just like the heart of the Sacred Heart of Mary and Jesus. And I've got some. This is both rose water and moon water. So I'm gonna put it as I'm doing all this stuff. I'm gonna put that, and I have my other amulet. Is just kind of just my one when I'm doing magical operations. It's a spiral with 4 turquoise. I bought it off a Native American selling stuff. They sell some good stuff there. So that's just gonna sit in that rose water, moon water. And then I've got my my bells. Some witches knock 3 times. I've got my magic bells that I do that to call. So there's many details to this that I'm not gonna say, because like part of magic is secrecy. So I've got a pink candle going. So the oils that I'm gonna use to make this are, I got 4 oils. I've got first cold pressed extra virgin olive oil, and that's for air and Yahweh Ropeka. And then I've got 100% pure frankincense oil. That is for fire and the sun. And then I've got basil right there. That's just 100% pure essence oil for basil. And then I've got lavender. 100% pure lavender oil. The ingredients on these, it says I don't know if you can read that. Ingredients. Oh well, I can't get it to focus in, but it says ingredients: 100% pure, therapeutic, quality, organic lavandula Algin, whatever the Latin name is for that. That's what all these I used to work at the place that made these. So here I've got cedar. I've got these both those are cedar. I really like cedar, and that's basil. That's frankincense. I bought that at a witchy store, and then this is lavender. So the basil is for Earth and the moon. See, so how can it be for Earth and the moon? And then the lavender essential oil is for the stars. You might say, why would you do it that way? See, those are the parts that I keep. It's part of how this works. It's part of how this magic works, and it's those are the parts that's secret. How I put that together and why those things are that way. So the olive oil, it's a traditional oil from the Middle East. So it reminds me of Yahushua. So that's why it's for air, because Yahushua has taught us with his words. And the frankincense, that's the sun. It's a purifier, blessings. Here's a book that I got some of this information from. Most of it, really. So frankincense, purifier, the sun, blessings. It's one of the most sacred of all oils, used to anoint magical tools, altars, etc. See, so the olive oil and the frankincense are the main ones, really. And then I've got the basil. The scent of basil causes sympathy between two people to avoid clashes. It creates harmony of all kinds. Prostitutes used to wear it in Spain to attract business. So it smells good. I'm not a prostitute, of course, but but I just think that I like that, And then the fourth one, lavender oil, used in healing and purifying rituals, and also to arouse sexual desire in men. Prostitutes wore it extensively to advertise their trade and to attract customers. Again, what the hell? You're not a prostitute. What are you doing? It's not because of that, because I'm a lot of this is just because I'm done transitioning and I'm ready to start living my life. I need friends. It's not just sexual. I don't just need a boyfriend and a lover, but really. It's kind of like the color pink for candles. In candle magic, the color pink is used for love, but it's also used for just general intimacy of all kinds, intimacy of all kinds in all relationships, And my rose quartz stone is, it's like a pinkish color, like rose quartz is. So that's just, it's just all consistent. So right here I've got an empty, always in these these colored vials, you put essential oils because it keeps the sun out, then they stay better. Witches usually put like herbs and stones and different things inside the oil, and so then they marinate it for a week, but I'm just mixing different oils so I can use it right away. Not so I can use it right away, just because that's what I'm trying. It's mostly just I'm trying to make an anointing oil. So I'm trying to put it in this so you can see I don't need very much. It's not very big, but it has a dropper, so it'll last a long time. That's too much. Really, but that's all right. That's okay. Okay, here's the frankincense oil. I'm going to put 10 drops in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh no! I guess I won't do an exact number. I didn't write that down anyway or plan out how many I was going to do. It's just I wanted to mostly be frankincense, mostly olive oil, then frankincense, and then just a little bit of the other. Okay, here's some basil. Dang. Just going to have to add just the dropper doesn't really drop. It's more for just anointing. There. So I just kind of added the smallest amount I could. That was probably a lot of drops, really. See, it was supposed to have this tip on it, but I guess it just didn't. I didn't get one. They were just things I got free at my work. I used to work where they make these. And this is the lavender, so it has a drop. I'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ended up being 5. That's good. So if you get good at these, like there's people that sell this magical herbalism book says some people sell they get the scents and the combinations just right and can sell them for like $1,000 a vial and things like that. Okay, so here I've got some sage going, and I don't know how to hold this camera and do this. I'm gonna put this smoke all over everything. Okay, so I just put this on everything. I just smudged everything, all the amulets, so they've been baptized by water and by smoke. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the lid on this, and I'm gonna shake it up, and I'm gonna put the energy of what I want this to mean, and you know what all this means, and what I want it to do, and everything. There, I had to make sure the lid was tight. Okay, so now I've got that. Okay, now I can stick my blade in there. Get the tip of it wet. Hang on a second. My all-purpose witch's oil.